Alright y'all, so I am back here with another video for Wi-Fi Bread. Today we're going to discuss Square and its dashboard. So Square is it's an accounting platform, it's an appointment platform, it also has marketing and a couple other different cool features. Square has been something that I've been using for like the last 4 years, I believe. It's not like crazy good at accounting. If you're looking to get or to have, I guess, more in-depth accounting features and just, I guess, your needs met on like an accounting tip, I would recommend. I think it's a software called like Xerox or something like that. But I would recommend other accounting softwares and platforms. Square is really just, it's great for like small businesses, small, or I guess just up and coming entrepreneurs, and like creatives. So it's a really great platform for that. So I'm gonna just go over briefly just the platform and some of the features in it, and just kind of let y'all get like a look around. Right here is the home. It's the home dashboard. As you can see, you can rearrange these blocks here to the way that you want it. You get your balance, your gross sales, your payment methods, online store, online checkout, invoices, and so on, as you can see. So again, you can rearrange these however you want. This is essentially just your main dashboard. Then you go over here, you have your invoices, and they've actually changed this dashboard up. I like it a lot. It's a lot more cleaner. So you can see your feed right here, your the activity feed, week by week. You can also see, you know, how much you've been paid over the last 30 days, your outstanding invoices. All right, so you have your outstanding invoices right here, your estimates, your accepted, pending, approval, etc., etc. If you want to go, I guess, more in depth, you can click on the invoices tab right here, and it'll, you know, you can see all your invoices, your recurring, estimates. Recurring is really cool. Because if you have like, you know, a bill that you send, you know, to a client, it's the same amount every month, you can just create a recurring invoice here, put in their email, any additional recipients, you just open it up like that. So to create a carbon copy, you can title your invoice here. I usually do like commercial, shoot, and then I'll do like the date, and then, you know, I'll do like the person's name, you know, just do that. You also have your invoice ID, messages, all of that. You can send it immediately, and then right here is like how you set it up to be like a recurring thing every month. So you can do it, you know, once every month, once every day, once every week, year, due date, etc. You can tell it to never end, or you can tell it to end after a certain date or on a certain date. So very, very intuitive. They used to not have this, so this is really, really cool. So that's also why I highly recommend Square, because it's a really, it kind of has everything that you need as a small business and as an entrepreneur, all in one. So it's really, really cool. Also, they just came out with estimates, which is really neat. So if you have, you know, a project that you're trying to pitch to a client, you can put in, again, their name, and then you can build out essentially the invoice. This invoice will go to them. Let me see if I have one that's still pulled up from a while back. So this is, I mean, what it will look like if it's a draft. I'm trying to see like how, if I can show it how in the way that they end up seeing it, and it doesn't look like I can do that, but essentially this this invoice will go out to your client. They'll be able to review it. You can set an expiration date on it, and just really, really cool like that. You also have your reports over here, so you know, letting you know oh, this is actually new too. They actually didn't used to have this, so you have your not overdues, your 1 through 30 days overdue, 31 to 60 days, 61 to 90 days, and then your totals. So that's really helpful too to just see you know, how overdue your invoices may be. So then you have your settings, invoices, and over here you can do affect the messages. Let me turn the chat off. It is just like, it's just going off. Okay. Invoice methods: send invoice by emails, share it manually. You can send it immediately, 7 days, 14 days, 30 days. You can do due date upon receipt. Upon receiving the invoice, or in 7 days, or in 14 days, or in 30 days. What else do we have? You also have some cool things like get free processing if you like recommend, you know, a couple people. Cool. So that's like your invoices tab. You also have this virtual terminal. This isn't really something that I've ever used, just because I don't really have businesses in which we're like, you know, out and like selling merch. But if you have like a storefront or a pop-up or like a brand, or you're a restaurant or anything like that, you can, you know, make use of their virtual terminal, which is very, very nice to have, again, all in one platform. You also have your reports, which are pretty cool. So they just kind of let you know your sales trends and, you know, your category sales. So if you have, you know, your items or whatever broken down into categories, then it'll let you know, you know, the difference between, you know, which categories has the most sales or the least sales, and whatever else you know, and so you have your discounts, comps, voids, taxes, and just all that good stuff over there under reports. So that's really neat. You also have your items over here. So you have your item library, and essentially you can put in all your different prices here. Something else that's really cool that they just started incorporating in like their software platform is that you can actually share these individual items. So say, like, let me grab a better example. So say if you had somebody and you were doing like photo work for them. Let me see. So like right here, half day. So say I'm a photographer and I'm going out and I'm about to do a project for like half the day. You can actually send your client just this link right here. You can copy it, and so that way they can go straight to the link and check out with you. So you don't even have to send them to your what Square has. Let me show you over here with the appointments. You don't have to send them to like your appointment board where they can schedule it. You can just send them straight to the link, and then they can check out, buy with Google Pay, or just buy however they like, you know, however they're used to paying. So there you go. So, oh, yeah, so that's that. And what else do we have here? So your transactions are there. Um, Yep, your transactions are there, and then you have your balance, which essentially just lets you know like how much you have, in your Square balance. You can get a Square card as well. They send that to you in the mail, and then you can essentially, whatever your funds that you get paid from your clients or just from your, general business, it'll be stored on this card, and then you can, do ATM withdrawals, or you can do bank transfers, or, you can do all that good stuff there. Let me go back. You got your customers here, your directory, insights. So essentially everything, I know this is like a rush, or just going through like the software, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I recommend it a lot. And it just has pretty much everything that you need in there. Your teams, your orders, you can see all that. They even have a way for you to obtain capital. So say your business is doing, I think it's like over 5,000 in revenue monthly. And then, they'll go over, your data, your reports, your sales, and, they're more than willing to give you a loan to help you keep your business going. So Square is really, really cool. They've been growing for a while. I think they've been open or, in business for about maybe 4 or 5 years. Their stock keeps going up. It's up like $15. It used to be at 60, now it's like at 75. And I think today it dropped to like 72, but definitely like a great company. I can't recommend them enough. They also have marketing in here as well. I don't typically use the marketing. I use like MailChimp, and like I'll do another video like on MailChimp and like why I prefer MailChimp. But I mean, if you have, essentially Square just allows you to do pretty much everything in-house. So if you didn't, have MailChimp, or if you didn't have, landing page, softwares and all this other stuff that goes into marketing, you pretty much could get away with just using the Square platform. Because as you can see, you can offer coupons and discount codes. You can put your appointments in here. You can send updates. You can create a newsletter. You can do a lot of different stuff. You can even build Facebook campaigns as well. And it also ties in with your Facebook business page. So it can use that data as well from the pixel and whatnot. So really cool. And I think their marketing is now free, because it used to cost, and it looks like it's free right now. Because I definitely did not pay for their marketing, but it's looking like if I wanted to go in and create a campaign and whatnot, I would be able to do so. So then you also have your loyalty program. This is pretty cool as well. Again, if you have like a business that's kind of set up that way, if you have a merch program, or if you have, a restaurant, or, whatever your business model is, if a loyalty program would benefit, you definitely have access with that within the Square platform. So as y'all can see, just a really robust, platform. Again, I've been with them since they started, and this is like a third account with them. So, and I haven't obviously been doing like a lot of production stuff, so I don't technically really use this a lot as of right now, or I haven't over the couple of months. But definitely a very awesome tool. And the best thing as well is that it's free, so you don't have to pay for anything. It's a free platform. You can create an account today and start adding in your items and sending out your links to potential clients and customers, and just running it up. So last thing too, they have time cards. So if you have people that work for you, you can add them as team members. You can add their shift, and you can pay your team all in one full swoop. And they also have payroll as well, and I think this is connected to the payroll. So yeah, as you can see right here, the payroll costs. So if you wanted to do payroll, then you'd be looking at, you know, the price on the page. But yeah, I mean, it's just a really, really nice platform. They also have Square for retail, Square for restaurants. And with these, they have these terminals that connect to like your iPad, or you can get the actual, let me slide down here. You can get, you know, their smaller terminals or whatnot, so that you can be on the go and, you know, taking your payments. Their fees also too are very, very cheap. So they're not taking a lot of your money, which is also something that I really, really like, comparative to like some of the other platforms. They have pretty good pricing. Yeah, so that is Square. Another video in the Wi-Fi Bread series tutorials. Again, this series is really just, you know, breaking down all the different softwares that I use, all the different strategies that I use to make money online. Talking about Amazon FBA, you know, merch, marketing, just all that different stuff. So if y'all like these videos, if y'all see value in it, please share it with somebody that needs it. Also, I will drop links in the description below for Square if you want to sign up for them. Go ahead and use that link. The link does support, you know, me and the channel and my businesses. So go ahead and use the link if you are thinking about using Square. It's no extra cost to you. And again, this is a very, very strong platform. Stock keeps rising, so meaning that they, you know, they continue to work on their software, and you know, they have a great company culture and all that. So definitely recommend them. Again, if you've seen value in this video, go ahead and share it. Also subscribe and smash the like button for me. That lets me know that I'm providing like the right content for this series on this channel. And yeah, so be blessed.